All right. Day 4. It's a little chilly this morning. Opted to not put on the sweater because the lights will warm me up, I'm sure. This hospital is way more impressive than I imagined it. Yeah, and it's not just the building. The doctors here are the best of the best. Patients with complicated illnesses and injuries come from all over for treatment. They're receiving funding from Remiferia, are they not? I've heard that since the annexation, they've seen an influx of patients from all over the Empire. There doesn't seem to be that many people as far as I can see. The security's a joke in this place. I thought that military and political types were supposed to be coming in and out of here. I imagine they keep those particular patients behind closed doors. Who am I talking to? I can't get through to Valerie. Perhaps she's in a place with no signal. In that case, we have no choice but to search the premises. We should be careful not to attract attention as we walk around. Okay, let's go. What's up, Tony? What's up, visitor? An interesting name, but you know, I'm not judging. Alright, Machad. Luke just started this year. He passed his med school entrance exam with flying colors, so there's no question about his talent. But he seems to have been in a slump lately. He comes to me for advice sometimes. For all the hard work he's putting in, I've got to double down just as much. I still have a lot to learn to be able to save many lives. What are you? You're an intern. Okay. Buddhist. Patient. It's easy to get depressed just lying in a hospital room all day. Dr. Machad recommends that patients get out in the sun if they can. He was right. I really perked up after some fresh air. I've been trying to get outside every day now, and it's been doing me a world of good. That doctor really knows his stuff. He's just an intern. Alright, so this is Le Lectier Inn. We'll try going in here first.
Oh, is this some sort of cafeteria?
Yeah, it's both for visitors and hospital staff. They even have rooms for people to stay overnight.
It looks like they've done away with the titles on the books. What's up, man? My man. Do I have enough money for this? I ain't gonna get bodied by that once. Like, there is not gonna be a side quest where they're like, hey man, we need you to cook a bunch of stuff. I ain't gonna get bodied by that one. Mark my words. Marone. I got everyone's world famous paintings all up in here. I've seen that one before. Like ever. Looks like to be a brand new. Oh, look at this one. We've got some new paintings. I don't know if I've seen that one either.
What a picturesque view.
Ain't bad at all.
This spot's pretty popular for patients who want some fresh air.
Mr. Gable. I pounced on this place as soon as I heard one of the cleaning staff retired. I scored an interview and the job in no time flat. I've seen my share of embarrassments, so I owe this hospital for getting me back on track. I really needed this job. Still, it's a bit odd they chose to build a convalescent home so close to Amorica Village. They won't say this publicly, but it's probably a facility to transport severely injured troops. The Governor General doesn't miss a trick. You don't got no name. Alright, so we're supposed to go in through that way. What happens if we go in through this way first? Got some vending machines. Canned juice. Research building, nurse station. Oh my gosh. Let's see. The 18th Asia Telemedicine Symposium? I don't know what else it says. Kind of weird that they're... Well, is it kind of weird that they're using an actual... Well... Is that actually a world map? It kind of looks a little weird, but I guess it could be. Let's see, we've got it says like something toward health. We got health. We got 5 natural steps to regain health. Got a newspaper down there. I don't know what that says. I don't know. Applying quality management in healthcare. Those are some great books. I've read them before. What's up, Yaila? Nina! Oh my... well, you're not Officer Jenny. Well, isn't there a Nurse Jenny too? No, I think it's just Officer Jenny. Yeah, Marty. Marty McFly. Patient. The Rome. Manson. Man, you gonna make him eat all them potatoes? Or those eggs? Those are some big eggs. Boy beneath the sheets. Let's see, according to your latest physical, the fractures in your tibia are healing up quite nicely. We'll get your orthopedic cast off for you. Are you sure you won't consider rehabilitation? It'll help expedite the convalescence phase. What? You trying to make me feel stupid with all your smart doctory mumbo jumbo? There's only one gal out there I answer to. You're not the boss of me, old man. Not that I have any right to show my ugly mug back home anymore. The only place I got left in the world is his bed, darn it. Not again. What's gotten him down this time? Oh my goodness. Patient and visitor. Alright, let's head down to the first floor. Sub Luke. You gonna be casting some spells, man? Laura? Oh.
Ah, this must be the reception desk.
Yeah. Usually this room is full of people here to visit.
Oh, it's you guys. I was riding laps. Okay, you're the horse guy. Just give me the horses, dog. Land. I don't think there's any battle networking around over here, but good luck. Bordeaux. Farah. Clark. Wasn't I just on this floor? I was. Wait, how did I... Oh, I came up from over there. Aha. Or at least a subway platform. They say the station here was built to connect directly to the hospital. Yep, a lot of people prefer to get here by train these days. Received a request from the Governor General's office. They're looking to us to provide them with field medics. Some of our doctors have already set off on their behest. I don't like the thought of it at all, but I suppose St. Ursula does house some of the most talented physicians of our time. It only makes sense that the Empire would want them on the front lines. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Who am I supposed to talk to? I wonder if I bypassed a trigger. I doubt it. The game's been pretty good about not letting me do that. But there is something somewhere inside there. Have to find it. Haven't been able to get in contact with Linde. No one even seems to know where she is. From what I hear, she was in the capital on the day of the incident. Still, for all my fretting, I really do believe she'll make it back to us safely. All we can do in the meantime is wait. Linde's gone missing. And that to list of people to worry about. You got yourself a nice little break room over here. Is a sucker supposed to go? The train got me here just in time to make my rounds. Turns out riding the bus here all the way from home takes longer than you'd think. That said, Litton should be starting his shift soon. I hope he didn't oversleep or anything. Let's look around inside the hospital. But I've gone everywhere I need to go, Captain. Got a change of clothes for my old lady today. Walking all the way to the train station from East Street sure does a number on those old bones, though. Dressing up all fancy isn't going to make you young again. Beats me why she goes through all this trouble. Mind you, she always has been a difficult one. Alright, is there any... Well, I see that over there. Is there any other ways to get... like, maybe it's outside. No. VIP ward. Okay, the one door that I didn't go into. Investigate this building. The main story will proceed. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there's another building here. Do you know what it might be, Yuna? Pretty sure this is the medical college's research building. I mean, I've never been inside before, but still. So this is where Valerie is. Seems likely. Let's go and see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Rufus and I forget his name. He's the principal. Van Dyke. I guess Crossbell's Governor General decided to roll up for a visit. Or heck, why be so polite? We're looking right at the ringleader of those Ironbloods. Ash? It's fine. There's no denying that he's the primary member of the Ironbloods and the Chancellor's right-hand man, moreover. There must be an Imperial Defense Force member beside him, or more accurately, a member of his own personal security detail. And the man with them is... That old guy is seriously jacked. He barely fits in that military uniform. The commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke. Until the year before last, he was the principal of Thor's military academy. What, really? I heard that he had returned to the Imperial Army, but...
It was of no small relief to me to hear the news of His Majesty's waking. It is still too soon for us to breathe easy, of course. But I am glad all the same.
Indeed. His Majesty's doctors are working as hard as they can. But even with the most advanced medical care, the situation is dire.
I wish there was more we could do. But I suppose the rest is in Adios's hands. Though perhaps we should at least visit him. That may put my mind at ease.
Very well. Then allow me to escort you to the VIP ward.
You can't get there from down there, dog. Wait, they're coming our way. This isn't good. We need to hide.
There you are.
This way, all of you.
Huh? Huh? Grace? Wait, isn't that... Valerie. That's quite the look,
We
Valerie.
can talk later. Just come with me. If you don't want to be found, that is.
Suckers. After that, Valerie led Yuna and the others to another location. They hid themselves away in a rarely visited corner of the hospital. Called the break room? That's rarely visited? Thanks for the bailout, Valerie. We knew we'd be able to find you somewhere around here, but didn't expect you to get all nurse naughty on us in the process. Alright, keep it in your pants. The staff here let me hide out with them the second I mentioned Linde. I figured I may as well fill in for her while she's still missing, that's all. I see, that makes sense. Linde, with any luck, she won't stay missing for long. Well, not to break the mood, but thanks for helping me out of that jam, too. The Governor General's got all his cronies keeping eyes on me. Wouldn't do me any favors being found out now. Funny surprise running into you here, though, Grace. I presume you came here via train or bus. Are you here to chase after one of your aforementioned scoops? Well, I guess you could put it that way. But after seeing who else showed up around here, I'd say I've got a pretty good lead. You mean Governor General Rufus and General Van Dyke? I guess it doesn't get any more VIP than those two, huh? But why would they come to a hospital in Crossbell instead of one in the Empire itself? The both of them must have only just arrived by airship from Gorelia Fortress. And they made a beeline straight for St. Ursula. Something must be afoot. They're here to visit a patient, one who finally woke up a few days ago, someone very important to them. But not just them, to the entire Empire of Erebonia, and that's no exaggeration. Why are you being coy about this? This is so silly. Oh, someone important to the Empire? She couldn't possibly mean.
Oh, you found them. Good work, Valerie.
Not a problem, Chief Nurse. Cecile, long time no see. Frantic as always, aren't you?
Oh, you know me. Still, it's so wonderful to see the two of you again. And to the rest of Class 7. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Cecile Noyes, the chief nurse on staff here.
Noyes. Pronunciations are a crazy thing.
I've heard all about you from Valerie and Lloyd.
You know the special support section, then? Right, she's kind of like Lloyd's big sister in a way. The two of us are neighbors. We thought you'd gone to that convalescent home Ilya was transferred to. I'd been considering it, but Ilya ended up making the decision for me. Don't worry, I can finish up rehab just fine on my own. There's another patient who needs you much more than I do right now. She was really quite insistent. They don't call her the fervent dancer for nothing. That's Ilya for you. Graceful as a swan, stubborn as a mule. So about this other patient, I'm guessing the rumors were true. Yes, they are. As a matter of fact, he asked me to show you to him once you arrived. Which I'll be perfectly happy to do after the Supreme Commander and Governor General are gone. How does that sound? Well... They seem to know who it is if they're all turning toward Ash. Sounds great to me. Lead the way, babe. Shouldn't it be, you know, a secret that he's here? And if it's not a secret, shouldn't the nurses, you know, not just lead people to him? I don't, you know... Seems like a nurse is not doing her job properly here. But I guess somehow he asked for this, so I guess she's doing her job somehow. Even though I don't know how you... Anyways, may we come in?
Enter.
So it's true. What's up, Eugen?
My sincerest welcome to you, Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy. You'll have to forgive my being underdressed, given this is a reunion of sorts.
We're actually from the branch campus. Sorry, you got us mistaken for some other people. Your Majesty. So you were here in Crossbell all along. The last we heard, you were still comatose. I'm glad to see you awake. It's a tremendous relief, given the circumstances.
Yes. I'm grateful that Adios granted me the opportunity to meet with you again.
I'm kind of disappointed that he survived, but maybe it's a good thing. We'll see. I wouldn't normally allow visitors for a patient in his condition, but as this is a special case, you've got 10 minutes. Nurse Nuyez, if anything happens, come fetch me at once. Yes, Dr. Sealand, or Sayland. What's her deal? Well, we can safely assume she's a doctor. The name, Sayland sounds familiar, but let's worry about that later. Wonderful to see how well you've recovered, Emperor Eugen. Princess Alphen will be delighted to hear the good news.
Yes, although as you can see, it hasn't been an easy journey. I've been briefed on the majority of what occurred while I was unconscious. About the start of the Great Twilight. About the death of my son. And the coming war with Calvard. No, the coming of our very end. Even knowing of its approach, I regret that I must leave this mess to you young men and women to resolve. As the Emperor of Erebonia, I formally apologize.
Please, there's no need to. Wait, what do you mean by that? You're saying you were aware of this. You were aware all of this was going to happen beforehand.
Correct. So it is written in the Black Records, passed down from one generation of the Imperial family to the next.
Father Thomas told us about them before, and I believe Instructor Reen was collecting them as well.
Yes. The records provide a rough chronicle of everything leading up to the Great Twilight. The Empire's dark history. Stories of the Divine Knights and the Dark Dragon. It also prophesies that a sacrifice would be made, and the path to the Graal would open.
Wow. Ash is feeling ashamed right now. I'm sorry. If only I'd been stronger, none of this would have happened. Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. Well, I mean, he did shoot the Emperor. It's kind of a big deal, you know. Ash.
You are not to blame, Ash. The sin is not yours to bear. This has all been brought about by the Empire's curse. By that measure, both you and I are the same. What matters now is what follows. Until now, everything has gone according to the Chancellor and the Gnome's plan. But the Black Records stop where the Great Twilight begins. What happens next is a tale yet unwritten. There still remain paths that not even they could have foreseen, including the path you've chosen, Lady Mildine.
Oh. So you were already aware. He's the Sunkofu Emperor. What do you think? What is
A
that?
document containing the whole truth as I am aware of it. The same truth I shared with your instructor. I am giving it to you in the hopes that you may find the third path that Olivert sought. When you have reunited with your instructor, find your own.
Your Majesty? Hey. Seems he's fallen asleep. Must have really been pushing himself. I'll call for Dr. Sealand. Sealand. A third path, huh? A no visitors notice was then placed on the door of Emperor Eugen's hospital room. Shouldn't there be like 20 guards in this place if he's here? Yuna and the others returned to the nurse's station with Dr. Sealand soon afterward. Sealand. We're gonna stick with Sealand. Sea Island. There's shrapnel in his heart. That's right. He really should be resting right now, but they're insisting that we operate as soon as possible. We were initially called to the capital, but due to the scale of the surgery, we've had him transferred here. Yo, it's been 2 weeks. Three weeks. And maybe some change after that. And y'all still haven't operated on the sucker? The operation will happen within 2 weeks' time. Considering his current condition, we estimate the success rate to be just shy of 30%. Oof. Yet despite his pain, he still found the strength to speak with us. Who the heck's he trying to fool, acting all tough and... Ash. That reminds me, what did the letter say? It was mostly about the Black Records and the Curse of Erebonia. We already heard bits and pieces about it before, but I think it's all starting to come together thanks to this. The Curse of Erebonia. The annexation of North Ambria is just another consequence of it. But newsworthy as this is, or as this all is, we can't just put out an article about it. See, the Emperor's stay here has become something of an open secret. We cover a story like that, and we'll get slammed by the censors, or worse, shut out on the streets. I see, but at least we're beginning to see the bigger picture here. Every one of these events is driving us closer and closer toward war. Nurse Cecile, do you have a moment? I wonder what this could be. Excuse me a second. You'd left already.
The Governor General has, yes. However, I realized I had one last matter to see to here. I will be perfectly frank. Will you allow me to speak with Class 7?
How you do that? Man from earlier. I thought that voice sounded familiar. You must have realized we were here. Sensed your energy. Very well. Nurse, please let the gentleman in. Really? Are you sure about this? Don't worry, we can trust him. Very well, right this way, sir. What's up, Van Dyke?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, new Class 7. I do hope you'll forgive me for barging in like this. And if it isn't some of the old Class 7, my, how you've grown.
I really hope there is a payoff for bringing Eustace here, because, man, like, bringing Sarah along would have just been amazing. And Elisa had some solid stuff so far, so. It's been too long, Principal. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We've heard much about you.
Come now, there's no need to be so nervous. I've wanted to meet all of you for quite some time. You all have fire in your eyes. That's good. You remind me of young Schwarzer when he was a student. It's truly a shame he could not be here with us.
Well, dang, someone's well informed. You were with the Governor General earlier. You're the one in charge of the war with Calvard, so perhaps you know.
Unfortunately, I have no idea where he is. My role pertains solely to events on the surface, as per the orders of Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
The war with Calvard is now completely inevitable. And behind that is the 1,000-year-old curse on the Empire. But despite all of this, you're prepared to fulfill your duty.
I am. Such is what it means to be a soldier. Even if the coming war consumes the entire continent, even if it consumes the entire world, a soldier puts everything on the line for his country. Generals Craig and Vander hold the same convictions.
Uncle. That may be what drives a soldier, but we'll show you that Class 7 is different. Just like His Majesty said, we'll find our own path. I may not know where it leads, but I'm sure it starts with finding Instructor Reen. All we can do is have faith in ourselves and move forward as Class 7 and as students of Thors. Exactly. We're not the type to be so easily dissuaded. Every step we take bears the hopes of His Majesty and all our friends behind it. I am certain those hopes will lead us to him. He's more than just the Ashen Chevalier. To us, he'll always be a member and instructor of Class 7. Honestly, it's a total crapshoot whether or not this will actually get us anywhere. But if we do manage to get Schwarzer back, you can bet your butt we're not just leaving things to him afterwards. That load is all of ours to bear. We're finding us a way through this storm, and we're doing it together. Well, would you look at that? Theirs are the faces of true determination. There you have it, General. No, Principal Van Dyke. This is who we are. This is Class 7.
3 years ago, the Prince came to me with an idea. A seed from which Class 7 would grow. But for it to have grown so determined, resilient, and strong, it has exceeded all my expectations. Speaking to you today has reminded me of that, and I am truly grateful. Members of Class 7, I implore you to find Schwarzer. I am sure you can save him, and together find this new path.
Right. Also, you're under arrest, and you'll have to fight me to escape. You know, I gotta make it look good for the people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Afterward, General Van Dyke left the hospital. Grace followed soon after, returning to the city. The group then prepared to set off and resume their tasks. Well, that went off far longer than expected, but I suppose it's no time wasted so long as you found it worth the while. In any case, I have a lot of work that I need to get back to. Right, we won't keep you any longer. Thanks again. And good luck with the operation. Not that you need to hear it from me. Ash. As a matter of fact, I don't. A medical professional never gives up, no matter how distant the hope. We'll do whatever we can. Now then, I wish you all the best. Wow, now that's a doctor who's got it all. The other nurses and I will be assisting Dr. Sealand in any way that we can. So don't worry about the operation. We'll make sure he pulls through. Yeah, thanks. We'll leave him in your capable hands. Now then, shall we get back to work ourselves? The next order of business is visiting the wetlands. Agreed, the area is flush with blue Floroma grass, making it our best candidate for the singularity at present. If there were any place around here that screams singularity, that would probably be it. Be careful, guys. I'll stay behind to gather information, same as Luis and the others. Make sure Yuna and the others don't get into too much trouble for me, okay? Of course, they're just as much members of Class 7 as any of us. The wetlands of Lake Elm should be in the south of the hospital, down Ursula Road. Take care on your journey, okay? You got it, bub. We'll go down to the first floor. And I want to see if I could rest up here, actually. Guess not. Alright, well that was a surprise. Talking to the Emperor.
Yeah! It's my turn!
Let's go!
According to the map, we'll reach the wetlands if we go left from here.
I wonder if they changed the voice actor for Laura as well. Doesn't sound like Laura. Oh. Look at all this blue Floroma grass. It has an ethereal quality to it. quite different from the black variety we've come across. I don't feel any kind of malevolence coming from it. The heck? You can pick up on something like that? I'd heard something about colors representing different kinds of mana before. We should search the area. It's not growing here by coincidence. There must be some clue about the singularity around here. Alright, let's get started. Hold on, everyone. That's the Imperial Defense Force, a security division under the Governor General's office. They're keeping the area under pretty strict watch. Why are the Governor General's forces sealing off this place? That bastard. Did he come straight here from the hospital? There was like a soldat or something like that in the back. And just what in the heck is that? Looks like a Panzer Soldat. I don't recall seeing a type like this in the Intelligence Division's database. Something seems way off about it, almost gives me the chills. I remember hearing that RF had a new model in the works. That may serve to explain what we're seeing now. I suppose we won't be going through here anytime soon. At this rate, we won't be able to investigate the singularity, let alone get to Michelin. And what do we do? Come on, we won't find a way through just by staring at the problem. Yeah, well, make sure we chop up all this grass, you know? What about if we stared at the problem over here? No? Okay. Oh, I wonder if that's Valerie. Hello, Una Crawford speaking.
Okay, looks like we're connected. How's it going on your end? Mind turning the video on?
Huh? I know that voice. Yeah, I do mind. Mr. Stark. Stark?
Hey there, Class 7. Sorry for calling you out of the blue like this. I'm at St. Ursula Hospital right now. Can I get you to come back and meet me?
How about we just talk over the Orbital phone network, dog? Finally here. Sorry for calling you out like this. Don't worry about us. Where have you been all this time? I'd heard that you come to Crossbow. I was out collecting data from various regions and happened to catch wind of your exploits. Valerie and the others told me everything. Oh, and you're gonna need this. Where'd you get that? An orbital boat. It would be impossible to break through the Imperial Defense Force head-on. And riding up the shore in this thing's only going to attract more attention. But if you cross through Michelin, then you might have a chance at breaking through the blockade. That's right. The south of Michelin opens out into wetlands. Wow, you've really thought this through. Who told you about this? Whoa, slow your roll there, lover boy. You did all this for us? What's your angle, huh? I think that's just the way Stark is. Nobody makes a plan like he does. Things are looking a bit more hopeful now, wouldn't you say? We'll set out once we're ready. You're ready. Once we leave, we won't be able to return for some time. Make sure you're fully prepared. Guess that means space. I really need, like, a rest. Oh, you know what? I can rest somewhere. Let me see. Where is our base of operation? I believe it's here. Need to get our CP back, and probably more importantly, our EP
How
back.
soothing.
I don't believe things ended up in the way of the things, and blah 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 blah. I'm supposed to go over here. The boat is ready to leave whenever you are. Think you're ready to head out? You'll be able to move to another location for a while, so be careful. Thank you, video game. Take care, Class 7. It seems a certain Governor General didn't return to the city, but went toward the wetlands. Be careful out there. Thank you both of you. See you later. You're gonna let Yuna drive? I think we've been over this. No, I have someone who is an expert at this stuff do it. So I guess we should also look in the direction of the wetlands. Let's try contacting Luis and Freddy again. Understood. Leave it to me.
What a curious turn of fate. I'll let the direwolf deal with Yin for now.
What are you wearing?
I have my own business to attend to.
Aaron, what are you wearing?
I must return the love my lady has shown me through them.
Man, again, like, not bringing Elisa might have been a mistake. I'm gonna mark that as well. Might be a decent mark point. All right, are we moving? Pretty sure we're not moving, but once again, they have done a much better job at kind of faking it than they did last time. No abnormalities detected at the wetlands. It seems we've escaped their notice. This certainly is a lovely route Stark secured for us. Let's continue along our detour to Michelin, shall we? You got it. Impressively done, both you and your fellow classmates alike. It would seem Thors' branch campus has gathered quite the remarkable student body. Agreed, they could easily stand up to just about any class from the main campus. I'll admit, the branch campus has no shortage of extraordinary individuals. Our instructors especially. Their guidance serves as a foundation for us all. Honestly, it's kind of amazing how much we've improved in just a few months' training. It's thanks to that training that we can now work together to find our instructor. And once we do, we'll show him just how much our skills have grown. Though I'd love to show him how much I've grown in other ways too, while I'm at it. Seriously, will you cut it out already? Don't think she'd be the egret we know if she did. I can see the circumstances having dampened their humor. Indeed, it's the exact attitude that defines Class 7. It'll be our first time in Michelin. At least my first time. Also, we'll just let anybody dock here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't just go head on into the dock like that, you know. This is why I said you couldn't drive, man. You gotta let someone else who knows how to drive the Orbo boats drive. Thank goodness we arrived without too much trouble. So this is it then. Michelin Wonderland, the amusement park of legend. I can see something moving in the distance. Oh, that's the Ferris wheel. Not to be confused with Ferris, the person. Got a bunch of gondolas you can sit and watch the scenery from. I see. That sounds as though it could be fun, objectively speaking. Oh, so the little bunny knows what fun is after all. Attractions aside, we can't just loiter around here, we'll be spotted. Yeah, you're right. Let's go take a look inside Michelin Center. It's just up ahead. I don't know, I feel like when you're in an amusement park, all people do is loiter. And reconnoiter. What's up, John?
I can see a lot of fish.
Let's fish
There.
here.
I got one?
Oh,
Nice.
that's a big dog.
Pretty good, huh?
Cobalt crab. Alright. Last
There.
fish.
I got one? I got a good one.
It's like a rainbow trout to me. Which means
Check
sepith.
it out.
And give me that sepith. Who you be? Tourist. The MWL. Kind of sounds like a wrestling league. The Michelin Wrestling League. Those two seem familiar somehow. I didn't even see who it was. It is busier in here than I had expected. Right? You'd never imagine a war was about to start. And again, I guess there are some people in uniforms milling around. Precisely because a war is about to start, I'd assume. Perhaps they've given out complimentary tickets to soldiers upon conscription. Letting them spend some time with their loved ones before they get shipped off to war, huh? Indeed, but there's more to it than just that. The Empire is flaunting its ability to maintain the social order in times of war. Does it really go that deep? They're trying to stoke national pride, is that it? Indeed, it's all being done in service of the war. In any case, gathering intelligence is our main priority for now. Your father is employed somewhere around here, correct? Yep, he works for the resort hotel, planning, zoning, that sort of stuff. If anyone knows a good route to the wetlands, it's probably him. Let's go scope out that hotel to start then. Oh, this is crazy. This technology. Alright, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Are y'all gonna let me go wherever I want? Nope. Welcome, do you have a reservation? No, I wanted to talk to my father. Is Matthew Crawford available? Mr. Crawford from planning, so you're the daughter he speaks so fondly of. Afraid you came at a bad time. Huh? We have had more guests in Michelin than we expected over the past few days. The planning director has been busy checking on various facilities. He's probably out on an inspection right now. I see. So it isn't due to the threat of war, but because there is a sudden influx of visitors. I'm sorry I cannot help you, but I can contact you as soon as he returns. That would be great, thanks so much. What should we do now? We could wait here, but... Oh my gosh, my chat died. We'd probably be waiting around all day, though. Wouldn't we be better off just finding a direct route to the wetlands ourselves? I've been to Michelin a lot, but I've never once heard about any wetlands close by. It was probably so guests wouldn't wander into trouble. In that case, we should definitely speak to Mr. Crawford first. Yeah, my dad's been working here since day one. Well, there's nothing else for it. We'll have to use our heads and find your father ourselves. We need to be systematic in the search. This is a large area after all. Let's start by looking around the nearby shops. Or, you know, we could go on some rides, you know, have a little bit of fun, you know, before war happens. How does that sound? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, so there's no specific place they want me to go to. We will go here first. What's up, recruit? Look at all the Mishies. That Robo Mishi. It is... Wait. Or is it? Kind of hard to tell. Oh, here's a bigger one over here. I guess that would probably be Robo Mishi. And it looks like lunch boxes and plates and cups and whatever those are, and those things, and plushies and candelabras and clocks, time watches. Yep. Rings. Necklaces? Alright, man. Supposed to be a souvenir shop. Looking for Mr. Crawford? He brought some merchandise from the warehouse about 3 hours ago, but I'm afraid I don't know his current whereabouts. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. No worries, thank you for letting us know. 3 hours ago. Dude could be anywhere by now. Yeah, it's not much help. I came here to shop. I don't quite sell anything I'm interested in. But thank you for the information. Where leads to the villa grounds. Darn, they even got villas lined up out there. Well, this place was meant to be an all-inclusive resort from the start. The villa grounds were just part of the design. It also has a guest house for visiting dignitaries, but I doubt we'll find much reason to go there ourselves. A guest house. Or dignitaries, you say. Okay, so there's a beach. There's the Fortuna. Corserica. Information. Let's go to the Fortuna. And then we'll go to Corserica. And then the Lakeside Beach. We'll go into Wonderland last. Now remember, I want 5 pieces of chicken. Big pieces of chicken, mind you. Some mashed potatoes, some green beans, maybe some sweet potatoes, a little salt and pepper, you know, on the mashed potatoes, you know, a little bit of Lowry's. Welcome. Aren't you Matthew's daughter? Yep, I'm his eldest, Yuna. But how do you know who I am? Matthew has shown us so many family photos. I'm as familiar with your faces as if you were my own family. That's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. You seem quite busy, so I suppose you don't have the time to take a look around Michelin. But while you're here, please try and have a bit of fun. I'll try, thank you. A fillet steak. I know it's pronounced filet.
Is this really happening?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout.
Is that Alan?
But, are you sure, Alan?
I've never been more sure. I know we talked about it 6 months ago, but I wanted to make it official. If I make it through this war, Bridget, will you marry me?
Oh, Alan. Of course. Of course I will.
Wow, we came at just the right time. Allie, did you hear? They're gonna get married. Indeed, I too was present when you witnessed the proposal. So this is a proposal. I've never seen one before. The man in uniform seems familiar. Let's assess the situation. Follow me. Huh? What's going on? But I'm so worried. An all-out war with Calvard's going to be terrible. Are General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Nightheart being careful enough? Yeah, if you ask me, they're being too careful. You don't need to worry, the Imperial Army is definitely superior, so everything will be just fine. If it comes down to it, our tanks and Panzer Soldats will easily crush the Republic's forces. Don't you worry, Bridget. I'll protect you. Alan. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll need to make my regular call-in. You should go back to the hotel. I'll be there shortly. All right? Come on, man. I know you recognize them. You don't just walk past them like that. Red flag, you can't say stuff like, if I make it through this war. That's true, actually. That's true. Was that? He's full of himself. You don't think Alan is? The Thor's graduate that we met at in the capital. No, we met him at the fortress near St. Ark first. Oh, maybe. Oh, you weren't there, Muse. All right. I'll let that slide for you. Oh, but she notices us.
Wait, I know you.
Yeah, get out of here. Alan, you are not fit to be a military professional if you can't even notice these group of people right over here. Sitting there.
Class 7! What are you doing here?
Loitering all obvious like. It's been a while. Could you answer a few questions for us? You're under arrest. He changed after the military parade in the capital. He just wasn't acting like himself at first, but as the days went by, he became more interested in the war. I never expected this curse to be responsible for it, though. Bridget. Darn it. Have you been in contact with any other alumni? Yes. Edel and the others told me all about you, but I haven't been in contact with Mint, Vivi, or Patrick. I see. Seems very strange that we have no information on them. They are all graduates of Thor's, so there is no doubt in my mind that they're perfectly fine, as I imagine Reen is. You're right, we have to remain hopeful. I just pray that Alan will go back to the way he was. It's going to be okay. I know you'll get through to him. He has someone who cares about him, so he's going to be fine. Thank you, I do believe in him. Anyway, it seems you're looking for something. Would you like to tell me about it? No, you're a spy for the enemy. As thanks, I'd like to help. Yeah, actually. They explained that they were looking for Yuno's father. This man, there's no doubt in my mind, it must be him. So you've seen him. Saw him in the theme park not too long ago. He seemed busy. But even though he was busy, he took the time to tell us about a great date spot. I bet he's still in the park somewhere. I see. This is valuable information. Agreed, we should try and catch up with him. Hello? Oh, Alan. No, I'm okay. I was just taking the long way back. I'll be there soon. Going back to the hotel. Good luck, Class 7. I know you'll find Green. Thank you. Feel free to contact us if you hear anything or if something else happens. Thanks. I better be going. That guy's a little controlling. He left not 3 minutes ago, and he's already calling her, be like, yo, I don't see you in the room right now. Where you at? So he must be under the influence of the curse. I have seen people acting similar. The possibility is fairly high, but we can't do anything about it now by ourselves. Yeah. However, at least we know now, reading is hard, people, that Yuna's father is in the theme park somewhere. But that'll be another crowded location. Right, but if we think about it logically, finding him shouldn't be too hard. By the center, so let's go there. Get to the center. Anything crazy out here? Oh, like a castle over there. This would be the perfect place for a Blue Blanc, man. We haven't seen Blue Blanc in a game, and how much of this game we've gone through. And it's kind of sad. Blue Blanc is a home. See, this is the wrong side. I want to go to the beach. Oh, I was on the right side. Hey. And this is the information desk. Ramina Stelio. That must be a lifeguard. Door is locked. Gee, I wonder if that's where we'll have to go. Alright. Let's go to the Michelin Wrestling League. After buying their tickets at the entrance booth, the group stepped foot into the theme park. I hope Eustace paid for our tickets, because, like, you know, dog. Or at the very least, Yuna used her daughter status, you know, give us a discount or something like that. We need to save a little bit more money. Just saying. The Castle of Mirrors. Oh my gosh, that is the perfect place for Blue Blanc. Blue Blanc, I need you to make an appearance in this game. Please. So this is the famous Michelin Wonderland. This could presumably be fun, be a fun place to stay where the situation is not what it currently is. Yeah, it would have been nice to let loose for once, especially after coming all this way. But we need to focus on finding my dad in all this commotion. So what do we do now? Gotta narrow the search down somehow. He could be anywhere. Do we have any idea where to start? Well, I can see the Ferris wheel, horror coaster, and Castle of Mirrors from here for starters. All three of those rides are pretty popular, but there's a good chance Dad might be helping out at one of them. Let's begin by making the rounds then. The park is awash with military personnel. We'll have to take care not to attract any attention. We'll have you do the directing, Yuna. Sure thing, just call me your personal tour guide.
It's my turn! My turn.
Here I go!
Deep top flow. Oh! You wanna do battle? I think I marked at like the 50-minute area. If I won't mark right now, we'll do an emergency mark.